Taking a look at the departure from normal. Now that's high temperatures and how they relate to where we should be for this time of year. Now we're going to show you tomorrow. Notice perhaps just a touch on the cooler side. Our average high temperature this time of year is about 40 degrees. You see out here towards the west, 10 to 20 degrees warmer. And usually we look for about even parts of the country to be highlighted with red and blue, and that's exactly what we have here for tomorrow. However, as we head towards the weekend, there are signs we're going to get our first punch of cold air down from Canada that will bring the temperatures here 10 to 20 degrees colder than average. And look what happens. It intensifies as we go into Tuesday of next week. So the latter part of the 7-day outlook is going to have some numbers on it that we're not used to as we see the colder air filtering in. So let's go live over downtown Rockford right now. Pretty quiet out there with temperatures that are fairly comfortable. I mean, for this time of year, it's typical. 36 degrees, feels like 28 with a northwesterly wind at 12 miles per hour. Humidity is fairly low, so we've seen a couple of brief snow showers on the Doppler radar, but no confirmation that any of it hit the ground. 36 degrees right now into DeKalb, 34 in Rochelle, and 37 up the road into Beloit. So tonight, becoming mostly clear. The skies are already starting to peel away a little bit. The winds will remain light. Temperatures going down to around 24 degrees. As we take you into Tuesday, more sunshine than clouds. That'll be nice. So a nice look to the day. However, it'll feel a little cooler as those breezes will kick in 10 to 20 miles per hour out of the west. Here's a look at that system as it came very close to us, but so much dry air was feeding into the system, it was hard to get anything to fall to the ground. There was plenty of rain into parts of Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, and over to Toledo today, with a little bit of snow being reported into central parts of Michigan, but not enough to hamper too much in the way of travel. Our next system is off here to the northwest, and we'll be watching that as we go into tomorrow. Right now, temperatures are basically into the 30s into the upper Midwest, with the warm spot at Kansas City right now at 43. As we look at Futurecast, we've got a couple of things that we're going to watch. Tonight, fairly quiet, and we'll clear the skies out. A system will come close to us by tomorrow morning. Could be a couple of snow flurries right along this front, mainly up into parts of central Wisconsin. Then this thing just kind of hangs out with very little moisture as we go into Wednesday. We're going to develop an area of low pressure, though. This is Wednesday at noon, forming off towards the northwest in parts of Minnesota. And you see here, we've got a painting in of some light snow and even some light rain. It's going to be kind of a rain-snow mix as we go into Wednesday. Again, I don't think this is going to be a big deal. However, a series of systems we'll have to watch could bring us some more wintry weather. So here we go. Let's break down the next 7 days. Tomorrow, not a bad day at all. High temperatures in the upper 30s. A little rain snow mix on Wednesday with no accumulation expected. Temperatures will be up to 43. Then the cool air starts filtering in Thursday. Another clipper system could provide us with a dusting of snow, perhaps up to an inch, Thursday night into Friday. And there are some signals now that we could be brewing a pretty significant storm as we go into Sunday. And that's the one that's going to tug down all the cold air. So Monday will stay in the 20s. In fact, as we go probably a week from now, we're going to spend several days without even hitting that freezing mark. So
I don't think we can deny it anymore.
No, it'll be December.
Yeah, by that time it's December. Yeah. It's something we should expect. And we all know we've had temperatures that cold and more snow on the ground this time of year than we do now. Yeah,
because this upcoming weekend is the 1-year anniversary of our 11-inch snow last year.
Don't remind us. All right, thanks a lot, Eric. Coming up on 13 News at 5, Joe Novak.